Hi guys, I'm Drake Florence and welcome to Crash Course. Today we'll be going over Chapter 23, Chapter 24, and 25. Thank you for arguing. And thank you for arguing.
Hey, that's my book!
So I've screwed up. In Chapter 23's Thank You for Arguing tells all about screwing up. First, set up your goals. Don't become defensive or scapegoat. What you want to do is create a goal inside your mind of what you want to get out of the situation and get out of having screwed up. Number 2, be the first with your news. Make sure that you deliver it on your own terms about how you've screwed up. Step 3, switch immediately to the future. What we have to do is make a plan. And for that plan, we're going to talk about the future. Make sure not to go back to the past, because in order, that's not what we want to do. Step 4, avoid belittling the victim. If you screwed up, make sure that you don't make it more drastic than it already is. Look at your audience and know your audience. If you make the audience angry, that's only going to make the situation worse. Don't rely on an apology. If you apologize, in a way it's belittling your victim, and you don't want to belittle yourself in the process either. If you have to apologize, make sure that it's short and simple, and then it gets to the point. And finally, we'll see all of these steps in action. And thank you for arguing. Here's your book back.
Thank you.
Next time, in the future, I'll be more careful with your book.
Alright, thank you.
Now on to Chapter 24, Rhetorical Timing.
Shoo! Now it's my time. Go! Thank you.
I'm Angela Wu, and I'm here to talk about rhetorical timing and kairos, which is the ability to seize the persuasive moment. Now, to practice kairos, you must be able to spot when your audience is the most vulnerable to persuasion. Then you must be able to seize this moment. For example, if I'm in a good mood and Drake asks me for a favor, I'd say yes. Now, it's possible to create a persuadable moment. You can do this by changing or pinpointing your audience's values. To do this, you have to wait for a moment of uncertainty or doubt. When your audience begins to change their values or have doubts about it is the perfect opportunity to persuade your audience. This is a moment they'll be most acceptable to persuasion and will give you the highest chances of succeeding in persuading your audience. However, you must also know when to quit when the decision isn't going in your favor, know when to stop, and wait for another persuasive moment.
Do you guys really think I'm a bad speaker? Maybe Crash Course isn't just for me then. I think I'm not good at this.
It's okay, madam. Leave the show to me.
Alright, I guess so.
Back to Crash Course. Chapter 25, Thank You for Arguing, deals with mediums, or forms. Step 1, finding the right medium. Find the right amount of emphasis and the right amount of ethos, pathos, and logos for the perfect timing and the perfect moment. Depending on the situation may depend on the perfect way to approach the situation and the perfect medium to choose for that situation. Step 2, timing. You're going to need to find the right time for your right audience and with the way to approach your audience. How fast does your audience want you to talk? How fast does your dialogue last? And lastly, how fast should your response be to your audience? Step number 3, sight. Sight is mostly pathos and ethos. And this is more pathetic. This leans towards pathetic. Because we tend to believe what we see, and what we believe turns into emotions and what we feel. Step number 4, sound. Sound is the most logical type of medium that you should use, due to only its spoken voice. Step number 5 deals with smell, taste, and touch, which are the most emotional forms of medium. This involves the way you describe something, whether it be an item, or whether it stimulates your senses. And this can differ from sense to sense, but overall, it's purely emotional. That's all for today on Crash Course. Thank you for tuning in, and catch you next time when we focus on passing nothing.